What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So it has been a minute since I posted a tutorial, and I thought, you know, fall is the perfect time to post a tutorial because who doesn't like a nice warm fall glam, you know? Like, that's my favorite type of makeup to do. And I've seen a lot of people do like orangey brownish warm colors for this year, but I thought I would change it up a little bit, go back to like the plums, the berry tones. So yeah, that's the kind of overall theme that I went with today. Feels good to get some makeup back on, you know? Like, we're back in lockdown. It's just, why not try some new makeup while we're stuck inside all day? You know what I mean? Most of my products that I use today as well are affordable drugstore products, so that's always a bonus. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I am going to start with my eyebrows today. And I'm just gonna prime my lid at the same time, just clean up that area with my concealer. I'm just kind of freehanding it a little bit, just putting like so. Okay, I'm just blending that in. So for my eyebrows today, I want them a little bit more snatched than usual. So I'm gonna go in with my NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in the shade Brunette. And I'm just going in with a Morphe brow pencil. So the way I do this is the same as usual. So I'm just gonna go through it pretty quickly. But I always start with the upper shade, the upper line. It's a little bit warmer of a tone than my natural eyebrow hair, but I've always found that my like eyebrow color is really ashy, and my hair is obviously warmer because I have colored it in the past. So I just like to match my hair color, which is why I choose like a warmer tone. Yeah, I'm just going under like that because my arch is all screwed up. I like plucked my eyebrows too high. Now my arch is like thinner than I want. So I always go in and fill that in with the pomade. So the shape is just like so much better already, which I love this pomade for. It's so easy to use, so creamy, and it stays all day. Okay, so eyebrows are done. I'm gonna go on to my eyes for a change. I'm gonna start with that. Something like warm, fall-y, like witchy vibes, you know, like a mix of Halloween, because like no one's doing Halloween makeup realistically this year, but like you could always do like witchy bitchy vibes, you know. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette. I love the colors in here. I haven't really dipped into it that much, but it does have really warm fall tones, so I think it's perfect for this look. I'm gonna start with a Morphe blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with shade 24. It's like this peachy, light peachy nude. And I'm gonna take that in my crease. I'm really gonna drag it out towards the tip of my brow bone. Next, I'm gonna go in to shade 15, I believe, and it's like this deep burgundy tone, and I'm just gonna like wisp that over all of my lid pretty much. So I'm really like tapping that in and keeping it as tight as possible. And then with what's left on the brush, I'm just gonna blend it back into the lid. I'm gonna take that blending brush that I used at the beginning and just keep blending that in. All right, you guys, I got both of those eyes done. I'm just gonna take a big fluffy blending brush and literally just blend that all together so it's a little more seamless. Okay, now for that inner corner, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna use shade 44. It's just this like almost ivory matted tone, and I'm gonna stick that in that inner corner. I just brought you in a little bit so it's easier to see what I'm doing. I am done with the eyes for now. I'm gonna continue after I'm done my base. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna wipe off whatever fallout I had, but honestly, you guys, there's not a lot. Like, I'm super impressed with this palette for the like level of how deep and pigmented the colors are. There's really not a lot of fallout, so it's super easy to work with. You guys, as always, I'm using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer for my primer. And I'm just gonna take a blob of that and just rub it mostly in the center of my face, is where I need it the most. All right, so for foundation, we're using one of my faves. It's the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation in the shade Medium Olive. So obviously, hello, I self-tan. My face is extremely pale compared to my body. So that's why I'm using medium olive. My face is obviously not medium olive. I'm using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush for my foundation. I've never really like been into using brushes for foundation application just because I've always found that it makes my my foundation really streaky. But ever since I've discovered this brush, I'm like obsessed. It literally, first of all, you use so much less product than I usually do with a sponge, and it doesn't have that streakiness. Like, it's just so smooth and like easy. It goes so quick too. Like, I just feel like my foundation application goes by so much faster now that I use this brush. I recently got my lips done again, and it's super subtle. I'm so happy with them. I only got half a syringe. To be honest, I've only got it done once before this last time, and I really didn't like how they turned out. At first I was like, oh, like, I was super excited about it. You know, you're excited, it's your first time getting your lips done, yada, yada, yada. And I got a full syringe last time, and it was just like really not cute. So I never really wanted to get them done again until recently when I was in Niagara visiting Nikki's family, and his mom had told me about this girl that was really good. So basically the first time that I went to her, we got a lip flip. So if you guys don't know, a lip flip is not injections. It's just they manipulate your muscles in your lips to kind of almost like accentuate your shape. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not injections. It's just basically like adjusting your shape by manipulating your muscle movements in your lips. So I first got that and I loved it already. It really like helped the shape. And then a week later I went back for half a syringe, and like it was, I mean, you guys can see them. They're really natural. They're not too big, but they're just fuller, and they just look like my natural lips, but a little bit bigger. And I was just so satisfied. So I will link her down below. She's in St. Catharines, Ontario. I don't know if anyone lives there, but if you ever are near the Niagara region, I definitely suggest you guys go to her. She knows what she's doing. She just is really experienced, and the whole thing was just an amazing experience. Next, we're going in with the classic. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. This is a super, you guys know this is like my favorite concealer. Just the brush the consistency. It's full coverage, but it doesn't dry out my under eyes. It's just freaking great. I love it. So I'm using a sponge to blend in like the highlighted areas. And then I'm gonna use a concealer brush to blend in my under eyes, just because I feel like I lose less product that way. And I am able to kind of really go in precisely and not mess up my eye makeup, especially when I do my eye makeup first. This really helps me. Now for my contour. We're gonna stick with the e.l.f. trend today. You guys know e.l.f. is my favorite makeup brand, so I'm sorry if I use like every other product I use is e.l.f., but they're just so good. They're so affordable, and like I love them. So for my cream contour, I'm using their cream contour palette. I do believe that they have a darker palette for darker skin tones, but this is the lighter shade range. What I like to do is I use this brush. It is just like a random Amazon brush. I'll try to link it below. But I mix the two lighter shades, and then I start with my forehead. Holy shit. And get your shit together. And then I'm going into my cheekbones. For my nose contour, I'm gonna go into that lighter tone right here and just contour away, you know? Then I'm gonna go in with that, the kind of like brightening tone, and go on the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier setting powder. You guys know it's bomb.com. I haven't gotten sick of it yet. But yeah, I'm going to just lightly bake under my eyes, not too much. And I'm not gonna keep it on for too long. But you gotta set, you know? I'm gonna set my forehead because y'all know I crease a ton on my forehead. Carve out those cheeks a little bit. So while that is baking, I'm just going to set my bronzer with the Maybelline City Bronzer in number 300. This would usually just be like way too warm for me in like the winter fall season. Because I just fake tanned, I'm pretty bronzy, so I can get away with it. I'm going to use a big powder brush and just blend away that setting powder, and whatever's like left on the brush, I'm just kind of wisping all over my face and melting everything together. Right, okay, so we are going to finish up. Whoa, it looks like I have short hair. Girl, no, 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 no. We did not grow out this hair for over a year to make it look like I have a bob. Okay. I'm gonna finish up that my under eye, and I'm just applying a little bit more setting powder so that if there's any fallout, I can just wipe it away. Before I start with the shadow, I'm gonna go in with my my black kohl pencil, and I'm just tight lining my waterline. All right, I'm gonna use this really thin brush, and I don't want to smoke it out too much. I just want to blend that liner a little bit with the plum shade that we used from the Makeup Revolution palette. Usually I would put on lashes, but I have my extensions, so I'm just gonna apply the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara on my bottom lash line. All right, I'm gonna wipe away that powder. So because my eyes are kind of like mauvey, I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. Fuck, I always forget the name of this. It's the priming blush in Always Rosy. Always Rosy. I'll link it below. I literally forgot the past like 3 videos that I've used it. Oh my god. You'd think I know by now, you know? Finally, for my almost last step, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in 01. So it's like kind of just like a baked powder. It's not a highlight, but it really just brings some dimension into your face. And it's just so natural looking, so I love it for that. A little bit on my nose. I don't know if I should do a dark lip. Now, you know what? I'm gonna keep it like nude-ish. For lip liner, I'm using my favorite liner. It's the Annabelle Waterproof Lip Liner in Nude. All right, let's see how these new babies look with some liner. I'm gonna put you guys in a little bit closer. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, let's go in with Clinique lipstick in Tender Heart. It's like this like mocha mauvey creamy lipstick. So let's see how that looks. You know what? Because I actually want a little bit of more like mauve, just to like bring in that eye color a little more, I'm gonna add the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in shade 12. It's like this berry, kind of like that main color that we used on the eyes. Oh god, it's really dark. Oh god. Okay, I'm just using a little bit. Kind of just blending that in. Oh yes, that is so much better. So just like a little bit like that. And I'm just dabbing that in. All right, final few touches. I swear we're almost there, guys. I've been loving like just adding some of like my beauty marks like back into my face. Give me very like Marilyn vibes, you know? Because I do have one right here. So I'm just going back in with that, with my brow pomade. That's what I use for my beauty marks. Finally, to set everything in, I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe and rose water. Just because I feel like I need like a little refresh. All right, you guys, this is the final result. I'm really liking it. I haven't done like a darker lip in a while, so kind of nice. This is gonna be like my witchy, like Halloween costume for this year, I feel. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you're all staying safe. As always, I will link all the products that I used today down below in the description box, as well as where I got my lips done in St. Catharines if you guys want to check them out. But other than that, I think that's all for today. So I hope you guys liked it. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.